All right, welcome to King of the Hill number 340. This is the number 3 seed, Kody Horan, Iron Man. The guy who's usually in the booth with me. We're bowling on the 38-foot 2025 PBA Marshall Holman pattern. Well, I wonder if he realizes this is fresh. Hasn't been bowled on at all tonight. It's been sitting for 5 or 6 hours. Score is pretty low today. We had 81 bowlers. The top 31 made match play with 517. Alright, Kody starts with a spare. His opponent tonight is our number 1 seed. He had 714. Another lefty as well. We will be crowning a new champion tonight for the first time. Neither one of these guys have won a King of the Hill title. Here at Sean'sTournaments.com, King of the Hill. 18 years running straight. 340 tournaments. And the softball starts with a 9. Can't get it, sure. Urethane is the way to go for these guys today, and most bowlers. Once again, 81 bowlers. 517 was the cut. Game pots, we had Austin Ladd 232, Kody Horan 221. Game 2 was Bill Champion 249. Theron Mitchell here had 240. Game 3, he had 289. And Ty Knight at 226. Theron's 3 games tonight: 185, 240, 289 for 714, the only 700. Second place tonight was only 635. There were only 2 other 600s. Kody at 630 and Chris Albany 605. Only 4 over 600 tonight. Well, Theron did have the opportunity to practice on this pair, being the number 1 seed. Number 1 seed gets a bye, and he gets to stay warm in the round of 31 on this pair. Bowling on the green money pins. None of the righties survived tonight. It's an all-lefty showdown. Spares were key today, as you can see here now. Kody did figure out how to strike the last couple matches, so we'll see if he can figure this pair out back on the fresh. Back on the fresh, let's see what Kody's games were there. These guys bowled on the different, they're bowling on the different names. Look at that. They didn't switch the arrow up top. Oh well. Either way, a lefty's going to win today. Alright, back to Kody. He had 221, 234, 175. So he didn't do bad to start. But both of them are 9 spares. Well, we got 8. He's going to make the correction there. wonder if somebody changed the camera settings. Alright, no problem on the spare. Kody's down by 1 now. And again here at the King of the Hills, we do have Specto. Well, let me tilt the screen here so we don't get a glare. Well, that was too much. Alright, let's get his stats on that one. $4.99 rev rate on that last shot. Laid the ball down at 12. Hit the arrows at 7. Left the pattern at about 4.9. Let's see where Theron's playing. Play a little more inside, lay down 17, hit 10 at the arrows, 3.9 is the exit. No matter how flat it is, and if I come a little bit back, 408 on the rev rate. Compared to Kody's 499. Must be the difference between a two-hander and a one-hander. Alright, we got ourselves a match here. Don't worry about the names up there, they're crisscrossed and mixed up. Kody's got a strike here to stay even. Still down by 1. It's like the black urethane hammer for Kody. Purple urethane for Theron. Kody's been hot lately. Won a few other King of the Hills. Not as many bowlers, of course. We by far have the most King of the Hill bowlers in the area, in the state maybe. Probably double or a triple or even quadruple some of the other entries, but that's okay. We've been doing it the longest. Often imitated, never duplicated. It's still burning. And many other King of the Hills that have tried to get started and not around after a year or two. So we're still around 18 years later. Ha! Alright, Kody, 5th frame. Working on that double, and now he's got that triple. Now he's making it a match here. Alright, it is time for the path to the final, sponsored by AboveAllBowling.com. For all your bowling needs, visit AboveAllBowling.com. In the round of 31, well, Theron got the bye. He didn't bowl anybody. So round of 16, he took out Ty Knight. The round of 8, he beat Andrew Bowman. And the final 4, he beat Nathan Ward. think Nathan won at King of the Hill a couple weeks ago. Here we go. Theron up by 1. Halfway through. Oh, we missed. Oh, we got the trap. That's what your thing does for you. Increase the miss room. How's Kody going to respond to that? Path to the final, sponsored by BubbleBowling.com for Kody. Iron Man. He beat Jerome Slupski Jr. in the first round of 31. Maybe Kelly Carpenter in the round of 8, or round of 16, rather. Beat Steve Hoshaw in the round of 8. And beat Jeffrey Estes Jr. in the final 4 to make it today. Kody responds nicely off of that last shot. We have a match here. Kody is still down by 1. Kody made the final 4 last week. Kody used to be a one-handed bowler, just recently converted to 2. Increased his rev rate a little bit. Oh my God! What? Alright, Kody's got the lead right now. Theron has to respond here to maintain his 1-pin lead. We are in the 7th frame. Working on 4 in a row. Oh, he got the trip also. These lefties are tripping everything. I think Kody's just walking around like he's lost. Lefty carry today. Both these guys got 5 in a row. This match getting closer to a finish. 8th frame. 5 in a row right now. He missed out last time. See if he throws a better shot here. Nope. Not where he wanted. Well, let's see what Specto says. Specto tells me that laydown point was 17-3. He was 16-9 on the last shot. He was only off about half a board. What was the difference? Looks like the rev rate was different on it. Everything else was pretty close, so he must have maybe caught a little carry down from the urethane. Well, 7 count's going to be tough. Alright, 8th frame. Kody must match it or do better. Ooh. still down by 1.
Kind of lucky.
Still needs to make the spare.
Is he throwing your thing, or is that so you do the secret? Is it one-handed you work hard? I mean, I'm in here like 4 days a week. Use every year.
Alright.
No, I
On the spare. Down by 1 pin once again, going into the 9th frame. Alright, let's see how he sets up the 9th frame. Sets himself up for the 10th. He will be the one finishing the 10th. Alright, good night.
Oh, name's like switched right now? Yeah.
Alright, no problem on the spare. Alright, so Kody can max out here at 244. Theron strike out here at 256. So a double would almost win it. You can shut him out here. Does need to strike on this shot, not to lose the count. Oh, almost 7-10. Oh, this one's coming down to the 10th. Kody's pitching over here.
Hey.
Big spare shot. Not a problem. Did not face him at all. Alright, so 3 strikes here in the 10th. We'll shut him out by 1. I'd be taking a re-rack right here. I'd be icing Kody. Take a re-rack. You get 2. Either that or a timeout. Alright, threw 7 count on the last shot here. He missed out last couple times. See if he can figure this lane back out. A little slower on it. Door's open for Kody. Well, throwing a 9 count. It's going to force Kody to strike on the first ball. Alright, sorry we missed that spare and the 9 count. We have Theron Mitchell finish with 234, which is going to force Kody 233, I'm sorry. Cody's going to need to strike on this first ball and at least go spare on the next one. If he goes 9 spare 9, it's a tie. 9 spare 9 is a tie. Sorry, 9 spare strikes a tie. 9 spare 9's a loser. Biggest shot of his life right here. Oh! Alright, he can still tie. He's gonna need a spare and a strike. I said that a little bit earlier. Well, what would have been the biggest shot of his life right there is turning into a biggest shot of his life. Alright, sorry I lost storage, but Kody picked up the spare, which means he must strike here for the tie. Once again, the biggest shot of his life. Strike here, 233. Anything less, Theron will win. Must strike here for the tie. Oh my God!
Oh! Could not have thrown a better ball. Could not have thrown a better ball.
No, he needed a strike to tie. Speechless right now. Totally speechless.
I know, you cannot have thrown a better ball. It's just like, that's a true tap right there.
Final score 233 for Theron Mitchell, 232 for Kody Horan.
I mean, there's sometimes when people say, oh, that's bad.
Theron Mitchell wins his first title. Cody's gonna have to wait till next time. See you next week. We are on the 41-foot. Why is your face so red pattern? Should be interesting. SeanSturmis.com, BubbaBowling.com, InmansBowl.com. We'll see you next week. What a heartbreaking finish.